Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. So the last class I started one small topic known as generalization. Anyway, right, right. So yesterday, parent class is there, child class is there. Parent class is holding one method M1. Child class is holding, parent class is holding one more method M2. The child class is holding M1 overriding method of parent, and the child class is holding M3. So finally, we are creating object for child class through generalization. That's the meaning actually. So we are creating object for child through generalization. So generalization means object created for child only, but the reference will be under the control of parent. That only parent class OB is equal to new child class. So internally, what happens? So one object created holding the members of parent. So M1 is coming, M2 is coming now. M1, M2 is coming now. Now, from the child class, only overriding method should come. Means M1 should come. M3 will not come. That only concept of generalization. Just now your friend kept one question to me here. Akshay. Here. See that? Parent class OB is equal to new parent class. What happened? We create object for parent class without considering child class. It is no more inheritance, no? Yes or no? Na? It is inheritance or non-inheritance? Yes or no? Andi? We are creating parent class means meaningless, child not there, no? So we are not creating object for child. So when you don't create object for child, it's no more inheritance process. It is a normal one class object creation. Only parent members are available there. Okay, right. Anyway, so inheritance means always the object should be created for the parent. Created for the child. But here, child object only, but reference is under the control of parent. This is called generalization. Yesterday we written one program on this. Today's class is nothing but this generalization process can also be applied on interfaces, means applicable on interfaces. Make a statement. Note. This generalization process can also be applied on interfaces using the following syntax. This generalization process can also be applied on interfaces using the following syntax. Here, interface name anyway, OB is equal to new implementation class. New implementation class. Interface name OB is equal to new implementation class. So LHS interface will be there. RHS, your implementation class name will be there. That only concept of generalization. Right. So in this process also, in this process also, one object created holding all the members of interface and only overriding members from the implementation class. Overriding members from the implementation class. In this process also, one object created holding all the members of interface and only overriding members from the implementation class. So draw this in a box and this one. Draw this in a box. Right. So based on this now, one small program like this. Suppose here we are taking one interface now here. So I will take one interface here. Always we take the name as I interface. I will take it. I test one interface. Interface will hold some abstract methods. Some M1 int X will hold some abstract methods. This will hold some implementation class. Of int X, because we have to take this and construct the body, no? Yes or no? Right. So this method by terminology we call it as implemented method. Yes or no? Right. Yes or no? Na? Right. So nothing but this is overridden method only. Because same method signature, no? We can write overridden method. Now I'll take one extra method here, that is void m2 of int y. Now this is non-overriding method. That should not come actually. Okay, right. Now we have to create object for what? In what form now? Here I test OB is equal to new I class. See that? Interface in the LHS and implementation in the RHS. So here one object created. One object created holding all the members of parent, we say. So parent has only one abstract method, we bring that. Void m1 of int X Only abstract method is there. The abstract method will come. Body not there. Now, from the child means implementation, overriding methods will come. This is overriding. Only this will come and override. Whenever it overrides now, body will come. Whenever it overrides, body will come. Void m1 of int x, body will come. Now this is 2 now, body will come. Now, this void m2 will not come. So m2 will not come. That only generalization. Generalization means non-overriding will not come. Right, okay. Like this. All of you got it now? All of you understood this? Right? Okay, now. Now, here non-overriding method is not coming. Only overriding method is coming. That's the information to you. The same thing we'll write. So I'll paste the diagram. This notes is like a document. So we are coming in order to introduce one model. We are coming down. Okay, right. So here, example program. Here, I took itest.java, iclass.java. I'm going to write demo generalization 2.java. This is one main class. I'm going to attach it. The two parts. Now look here. Let me write that and run it once. Right. Now generalization application 2. Generalization application 2. Package. I'm taking one interface, itest. iClass. here I kept one method anyway. So public abstract void m1 of index. This is implements I test. We have to take that implemented method, public void m1 of index. So this method by terminology implemented method, nothing but overriding method also. Why overriding method? Parent child same method signature, overridden. Other name is implemented. Implemented means taken from the interface, constructed the body. That is by terminology we call it as implemented method. By terminology we call it as implemented method. The value x is equal to plus x. Here I will take one more. Void m2 into y. So this is by terminology non-implemented method. Non-implemented method. Somebody asked yesterday, because I am recollecting and giving that. Somebody asked this question to me. Non-implemented means not taken from interface. You declared one extra method. That's called non-implemented method by terminology. This method is one extra method declared in I class. So system.out.println. So the display from M2 it is coming. Now here system.out. The value y is equal to plus 1. Here demo generalization 2. Import test.test. So here generalization no, I test OB is equal to new I class. Now you can call only OB.M1, you can call it. OB.M2, you cannot call it. So here error is coming. This is error. So that is not available to you. That is error. All of you understood this? Right, okay. Now look here. Anyway, this will be pasted there. Now, how many of you are attending Advanced Java? Raise your hands. Right. Why I asked that question means, in Advanced Java, we are writing connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Yes or no? Na? Who are attending Advanced Java? They're using or not now? Right. I said connection is an interface or not? Yes or no? Na? Who are attending Advanced Java? Yes or no? Na? Because I must answer you, because you came before, no? Other students completed and came. You people are only attending parallel. Parallel means here and there, pressure is there for you. I don't know how many of you are working hard. You must work almost 18 hours per day. You must read. You are reading or not, I don't know. Then only subject will come, because parallel you are attending. Implementation object of connection. You can read my notes. Internally. How implementation class internally? Means inside the method actually. See there, all of you. I'll take one program. So there. Demo application. I'm taking. Demo application. In this demo application, the same thing I will take it. Package, test, I will take it. I'll take one package, Maxis, I will take it. Right. Now, under this test now, the same iTest I will take it, roughly. For understanding, one interface I will take. Same, whatever the interface I taken, I am taking. iTest. Same method I am taking now. Here, public, abstract, void M1 of int X I am taking. This is interface. The interface needs one implementation. Right? Needs, right? I am taking one class here. Some class I will take it. One class I will take it. Like driver manager, I'll take one class. Some other class I will take it. So, the class is create. I'll take one class name as create. So, in this class, I will take one static method. Public static. I'm creating one static method. Creating one. Get reference. This get reference method, return type is interface. Interface means iTest. This method return type is interface. All of you observe this or not now? Interface. All of you got this? Right. Now, inside this, I'll take one class, implementation class. I'll take one inner class. Observe this point or not now, right? This inner class, I will implement from iTest. I'll implement from iTest. Implements from iTest. Here, the body is there. Understood this point or not now, right? Example, one body written. Here actually, we can, here one implementation class is there or not now? In this implementation class actually, the answer is there. That connection answer will be there actually according to design, but I'm keeping here, the answer I'm keeping now. Print ln the value X. Now, this is inner class, no? right. This is inner class or not now, right? So in this inner class now, the inner class reference should come out now. That inner class reference should come out now. So inner class object created insert now. Yes or no now? RETURN. Written new RN. Returning inner class object reference. So I am creating a, inner class no? Yes or no na? I took inner class. Inner class are very important and generally the student will not understand where they are used to. Actually, already JDBC driver is inner class one. Total JDBC driver considered through inner class. The JDBC driver considered by Java developer only. Java developer is in the vendor, Java developer in the service. Both areas. So here, return iClass. Now, return iClass means create object for iClass and return. This get reference is returning now. Okay. Now, I'll go for main class. All of you understood this point now? I must write implementation of that, but where is the implementation now? Inside the method or not now? All of you observe this point? That only. Inside the method, implementation is there. Sir, this is one inner class. That only in the core Java, advanced Java. Whenever we write driver manager dot get connection there. Driver manager dot get connection. Inside that get connection method, one implementation class is there. That is inner class. That only concept. So the students who are sitting other than you in the 11 AM, they will understand. But for you, inner class is not completed, no? But you prepared. So Venkatesh sir said, no, we are believing it. Get connection method, creating implementation. But how it is created? I given a model or not now? So you had a model, no? Inside the method you can write inner class. Inside the class you can write inner class. Models are there to you. Through that implementation is available internally. Reference is coming out. So the same way in the core advanced Java, statement STM is equal to con dot create statement. Create statement. It is having one implementation or not now? It is having the implementation of a statement. So one more I created no. Prepared statement. Prepared statement PS is equal to con dot prepare statement. Again, one method. So here also inner classes are available in the form of implementation. So I created one more or not now? Callable statement. So callable statement. CS is equal to con dot prepare call. Prepare call. Here also one implementation is there internally. I had one more or not now? Result set. I had result set. Result set RS is equal to, you can call the result set from any location. PS dot execute query. Here, one implement. So all our methods are not now. The methods are holding implementations. That only concept. In the interview, if anybody asked, they will ask only. Not anybody will ask, they'll ask. Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. How object is created? Then you must say, part of that method internally implementation is available. In what form? Through inner classes. Only concept. Now, these methods, get connection method, create a statement, prepare call, execute query. All these methods are factory methods. By terminology, you are calling it as what now? Factory methods. I introduced that factory method in your string chapter. Yes or no? Na? Right? Factory method means what? The method which create object but hide the object creation process from end user. It hide the object creation process from end user. Such methods we call it as factory methods. When you come to JDBC, how object is created means we cannot see it. One method is creating object, no? But as a code writer, you must know today, inner class is available. Understood this point now, right? So because I given a model to you, inner class inside the static method, inner class inside the instance method. The reason here we are calling the instance method or not now? Con dot create statement, instance method. Con dot prepare statement, instance method. Con dot prepare call, instance method. PS dot execute query, instance method. This is static method. Options are available there or not now? All these methods by terminology, you can call it as factory methods. These all methods you can call it as factory methods. In the design part, inner classes will play crucial role to you. Wherever the method creating object means internally inner class is available, the inner class is nothing but implementation of interface. That is the point. All of you got one idea what is happening in your advance who are attending? Yes or no na? Yes or no andi? Yes or no na? Sound not coming. Because that much of story is there for these models. But for understanding purpose, student transparency, for understanding purpose, we take the classes outside. Subclass 1, subclass 2, we take it. At least student will understand that model. We don't know, no. In the future, you are going to be a service engineer, a vendor engineer, we don't know. You can be a service engineer, you can be a vendor engineer. But whatever the sector you are working, definitely must know the model. Because as a core Java trainer, students will ask us, sir, where it is used. They will not understand where it is used. Core Java student will not understand. Only models are available because application not available, no. Because why I written that model means already many students are attending advanced Java, I written it. But I cannot write the same program in advanced Java. Time not there, no. There JDBC, Servlet, JSP. Here we write one small program in core Java books, educating a student that inside the method also you can write one inner class. Hope you understood, I think. So this program will be copied to you. So example program will be copied. In this example program, I took iTest again for you. I took create.java, one class I took it, and here demo creation, I took one class, demo creation dot java. This is one main class I took it. Below that I'll paste the diagram educating you inner classes available in the JDBC drivers. Not only JDBC, in the Spring, in the web service, wherever you go, your objects are created with one method. Right? RHS one method will be there. LHS one interface will be there. RHS one method will be there. LHS one interface will be there. In RHS one method, LHS one interface, you must know. Internal concept is generalization. Means RHS implementation, LHS interface. How this implementation is available means inside the method, one inner class is there. The inner class is the implementation of interface. That's the idea. Got it right. So finally, situation came. The reason the student will ask us again, Sometimes they will ask us, sir, interface object not there, no sir. How object is created, sir? The students will ask us. We are not creating object for interface. We are creating object for implementation. What is the proof now? Here we are creating object for whom now? New I class. We are creating object for whom now? New I class. I am creating object for implementation. After creating object for implementation, we are returning the reference. The get reference method will return the reference onto OB. The concept. Using that OB, I am calling a method. Okay, right. Now, these generalization processes converted into anonymous inner classes. The same models are converted into anonymous inner classes. Make a shading anonymous inner classes. So one diagram, this program is there, no? All of you. Can you see this program? Right. This program, if possible, draw the diagram and by your own. Execution flow, you draw it. So for this program, who are interested, who are already understanding the diagrams and flows, who are following me from day one, so sit and draw one diagram for it once, because the code looks very clumsy. So whenever you want to simplify the code, you must present in the diagrammatical form, present it. Take one paper and present it. If possible, show that paper to me if you drawn it. Right? So you'll get a clarity. Even myself also, when I'm writing the code, already imagination is there for me. Already I'm maintaining imagination. Through imagination only I'm constructing. Right? Student level, you cannot organize the imagination. Experiences are very less. Experiences, that meaning of that only experience, meaning is fast the mind can imagine. That only experience. For code writer, what is experience? Not number of years. Sir, fastly I can imagine it. So, the engineer who uses brain 24/7 is code writer. We only. Our pressure is mind. We have to work with mind. Remaining all, that much of UI technology, that much of pressure not there for them. All colors only know. Red color, blue color, green color, alignment. It will be easy only for it. Database also, full-fledged imagination not needed for database people also. Testing people also not needed because tools are there. They will adjust the tool and they'll run it. So for them also, much not there. Problem with us only. Because one empty class will be there. Class name. Remaining all empty. You only should create. Yes or no? You only should not take the variable because we are called it as code writers, constructors, creators, programmers of your project. So we only should do. So high pressure is on code writing. If you can take that pressure, amount will be very high. Understood this point now? Starting packages, they will not be throughout your 50 years of retirement. Like, suppose today you are getting 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs. Can you give the guarantee for 50 years you will work for 5 lakhs or 8 lakhs? No. It will be increasing or not now. Graph goes very high. Today it is 4 lakhs means after 20 years your graph will be very, very high. Because highest mind users are we. Code writers are highest mind users. Because of this reason, development means a few students are feared. So code writing means my friend is saying very hard. Very hard means your friend is not using brain. He is preparing you to not use the brain. That only concept. So he is feeling tougher. Why he is asking you not to go to code writing? You can practice it now. Difference are getting on now. In this program also, small program only, but confusion will come here. See there. This is one method, one in. Roughly I am showing small code. If you go for web service and Spring, many number they'll write at it. You take the document of Spring and web service, many inner classes will be there. The code looks very clumsy there. So here, one inner class is there. Already you know inner class. Inner class can be only non-static member inner class. Non-static member inner class diagram you know already. Because of this reason, I am asking you to present the diagram. So if possible, draw this diagram, clarity will come, what has been happened. Try it once, it helps a lot to you. Right. Now comes anonymous inner classes. Make it. The inner classes which are declared. The inner classes which are declared without name. The inner classes which are declared without name are known as anonymous inner classes. The inner classes which are declared without name. The inner classes which are declared without name are known as anonymous inner classes. These anonymous inner classes are categorized into two types. These anonymous inner classes are categorized into two types. One, anonymous inner class as class extension. Anonymous inner class as class extension. Anonymous inner class as implementation class. Anonymous inner class as class extension. Anonymous inner class as implementation class. Two models are there. Right. First one is anonymous inner class as class extension. Anonymous means no name. The child classes which are declared without name. The child classes which are declared without name are known as anonymous inner classes. The child class, singular form, the child class which is declared without name is known as inner class as anonymous inner class as class extension. Right. Now, see there, the generalization process using classes. First model is there, no? This generalization process using classes. The generalization process using classes model modified as anonymous inner class as class extension. It has been modified. That generalization only modified as anonymous inner class as class extension. Make a statement. Generalization process using classes model Generalization process using classes model is modified as anonymous inner class as class extension. Generalization process using classes model is modified as anonymous inner class as class extension. As a class extension. Generalization process using classes model is modified as anonymous inner class as a class extension. That model only, just that model modified. Okay, right. See that. Even this program I'm writing, no, this program here, demo application means how you are applying in the real-time market through JDBCs. That demo application also I'll modify through inner class. I'll modify that. You have to observe it very clearly. Okay, right. Now this model. So syntax, you don't write. 1 minute, you don't write. Sir, we had one class, parent class. So this is one parent class body. That open floor bracket, closure floor bracket, we are calling it as parent class body. Now class, child class extends from parent class. This is child class body. Now generalization is parent class OB is equal to new child class. This is generalization. Now this generalization should be modified as anonymous. This generalization must be modified as anonymous. Got it right? See there. Now anonymous means child class name must not be there. You know, the child class which is declared without name. So child class name must not be there. So I am removing the child class name. Sir, if you remove the child class name there, sir, errors will come, no sir. I removed the child class or not? Now name I removed. Sir, error will come, no sir, if you do like this. Because errors will come. So the model changes like this. Here child class name not there means use parent class name. Here child class name not there means use parent class name. We children will use parent names, no? Son of, daughter of, until we settle in the market, until we have unique identity in the market. We use our parent names, son of, father of. Sorry, not father of, right? Daughter of. Okay, right. So we use their names or not now, right? So the same way, here child class not there means parent class name. Then what about body, sir? Observe the model. This body, you have to write before semicolon. You must write it. I written the body before the semicolon or not now? This is a syntax. Now, where is the body means body is available here. That only syntax. Here, child class name not there. Only body is available here. Child class body. This is the syntax of anonymous inner class. Anonymous means no name. No name, but acting as an extension class. So moreover, it is the inner class only. Inside the class it will come. Because this object is created inside the method or not now. So this is the syntax. Write it, draw one box and keep it. So parent class OB is equal to new parent class followed by the child class body and semicolon. Right. Now, example program. Right, see there. That generalization one only modified as anonymous. See there, already program is there with us. Sir, already generalization application one is there for us. Right? Now, I am taking one. Anonymous. Anonymous inner class application 1. Right. What are the generalization application 1? That program I'll copy there. I will change the name as demo anonymous 1. Parent class, child class, demo anonymous 1. So this is parent class now. Right? Okay. Now this is child class. Name is there no? Already. Okay, right. Here to here body anyway. Now here. What is the rule of anonymous now? This generalization process we are modifying into anonymous. How to modify now? Sir, child class name not there. Yes or no na? Child class name not there. Should be replaced with what now? Parent class. And before this semicolon, you must bring the body. This body is there no? Child class body. This is the body. Up to here, child class body. Cut that body and bring it and paste before this semicolon. Paste it. I pasted the body or not? All of you observe this. Right, where's the body? Sir, this is anonymous. This model is anonymous inner class as class extension model. Right. Here, child class not there. Remove that child class. Remove it. Child class is removed. All of you observe this model, everyone. Can you see there? Right? Okay. This body is pasted here now. Right. Sir, what is the advantage if you do like this? Means performance increased. 2011 onwards, they introduced this model. This model became very popular in the market because of Android people. Android people made this model very popular who are opting the carrier as Android. Right? For you, inner class models are very important because all your Android gaming applications depend upon threads. Games are there, no? You are playing games in Android mobile phone. That gaming applications, what we download based on Android mobile phones today, that gaming applications background threads will be running. Threads means you are clicking with the fingers or not now. So based on the touch only the priority should be there. Threads are running in the background. To design that threads, we had a thread API. The thread API is core Java. Java developer written that thread API. There, anonymous is available. Because of this reason, Android developer for you, much carrier not there if core Java knowledge not there. That's a dependency. You can say that is a dependency. Core Java developer depending upon the core, Android developers depend upon the core Java knowledge. because this model is going to play for role for them. For us, all models will come. Our family, all models will come. Advanced Java, Spring, all models will come. For them, specific some models are going to play a role. Among that, this model. They only brought this model very popular in the market for gaming applications they are using. Here, advantage is nothing but high performance. Execution time has been decreased because the class is inner class. Yes or no? Na? This class is inner class. Yes or no? Na? Right. The class declared inside one more class. No. This is inner class. Inner class without name. That only anonymous inner class. Now, what kind of inner class this one? Sir, this inner class is inside the main method. Yes or no? Na? Inside the main method or not now? This inner class is inside the method. You are calling it as local inner class, no? So, anonymous inner classes are local inner classes. That's the concept. They are local inner classes, but name not there. Understood? Because I am running the topic under local inner class only. Because that's a strategy we play. First member inner classes diagrams given. After that I brought local inner class. After local inner class I am running anonymous. Means what? In local inner class only application is coming. Local inner class without name is known as anonymous inner class. The point. Then why you took from generalization? Sir, why you said it is a modification of generalization? Why I said means it cannot access M3. M3 is a non-overriding method or not now? It cannot access. Error will come. I cannot access M3. When you cannot access M3, that is non-overriding method, no? So it is acting as a generalization. So the model modified from generalization, we say. So this is the model. All have understood this, everyone? Right, okay. Now let me run it. I'll get the answer. Child class, parent class. So this program I'll paste there. Here I took parent class dot Java. Here child class not there. It is available in the form of demo anonymous one dot Java. This is one main class. Output. Now, I'll introduce the next one also. What is the next one now? I'm not drawing the diagram. Diagram I'll draw in the next class. First, I'll introduce the model to you, run it and come, prepare it and come, then I'll draw one or two diagrams. Okay, right? Now, anonymous inner class as implementation class. Star mark IMP. Playing crucial role in the market today. For you, anonymous inner class knowledge not there means 50% survival also not there for you. So that much of important model that is. This chapter will be like this only. Because it's the last applicative model we had it. Means this chapter. After inner classes remaining all conclusions only. Right. The process of declaring implementation class without name. The process of declaring implementation class without name is known as anonymous inner class as implementation class. Anonymous inner class as implementation class. The process of declaring implementation class without name is known as anonymous inner class as implementation class. So where this model is coming now? Second one. See there, the generalization process using interfaces. This is there? No. This model only modified as a second model, right? Generalization process using interfaces. The generalization process using interfaces model is modified as anonymous inner class as implementation class. Generalization process using interfaces model is modified as anonymous inner class as implementation class. Right. Same syntax looks the same there. So syntax anyway. Interface here I took iTest. Interface body. I took one class, implementation class, implements from iTest. Here, implementation class body. Implementation class body. Don't write this syntax. I'll modify it. Right. Now, here, what is the generalization now? Sir, I test OB is equal to new I class. But here, our target is what now? Sir, implementation class without name. Implementation class without name. So, implementation class name must not be there. Same. Now that implementation class must be replaced with the parent. Parent means interface. So I test interface, but if implementation class name not there, error will come. You have to take this body, same process, take this body and attach before this. Doesn't it? Write it. Love you. Implementation class body is attached here. Right. The same thing. The program already available here. Example program. Anonymous inner class application 2. The generalization application 2 is copied here. So copy and paste here. demo anonymous 2. Click on finish. Now iTest is there, iClass is there, demo anonymous is there. Okay, right? See there? Now in the demo anonymous, this generalization process here, iClass should be replaced with iTest, and the class body, here to here we had a class body. This class body added before semicolon. Anonymous inner class as implementation class. That's a model. Now iClass will not be there. You can remove that iClass, delete. So only two classes, one is interface, one is demo anonymous 2. This is one inner class. Now the answer will come. Same answer only. Here, why generalization means it cannot access M2. So first model you understood now, second model is similar or not now? It looking similar. Louder. I cannot hear. Interface object not there. That is his question. So there is a general question, I will ask it. Right? Look here. Interface object not there. If I use semicolon here, this is object for interface. But I am not using semicolon here, no? Yes or no? Right? The same question they'll ask for web service trainer also. Web service trainer will not answer, he'll scold it also. Because core, advanced will cover there, right? 100% there is no object for interface. Nobody can change the rule, language rule. But object is for whom now? Implementation. Understood this point now? Object is for what now? Here body is there now already. Object is creating for whom now? Implementation object is there. So object is not there for interface. Interface members available within the object of implementation, right? Object not there for interface. If body not there, error will come. You are finding the body there. No, why question came again? If it is new, iTest semicolon, it is object creation for interface. We are not creating object creation for interface because semicolon is here, no? Before semicolon, some body is there, no? You have to look to that body. You are creating object for whom now? You are creating object for implementation. What is the process of inheritance now? Parent class, child class. Object created for parent or child? Child. If it is an inheritance for interfaces, interface implementation. Object for interface, implementation. Implementation. Because implementation is a child. That's the concept. Here, the child is binded in the form of anonymous. So your object is created for anonymous implementation class. So the two models anyway. Second model is very, 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 very popular. So here, iTest.java demo anonymous 2.java, and this is main class. So two models now, two anonymous inner classes. The two anonymous inner classes are from your generalizations. Now for these two anonymous inner classes, two diagrams will come on Monday. Right? So diagram will come, right? Because like your friend, many students will get a doubt. Not only your friend, Andy. 90% of the students will get a doubt because new interface name. So there, object created for interface, they'll think it, right? To overcome that, and we show one diagram where the object is coming from. So we draw two diagrams. So just I presented a model today. So Monday, I'll draw diagram for anonymous inner class as extension, anonymous inner class as implement. 5 minutes only actually. But I must introduce your lambda expression. No, for that lambda expression, diagram needed. Right? For that, I stopped the diagram. Monday, I'll draw the diagram. I'll introduce lambda. Before that, here application is there. Here, application. That application also I must modify. So today pressure will come to you. Read that 5 programs and come today. So that right. Okay. Remaining I'll do it on Monday for you. Okay, right. Any doubts you can ask because I'm leaving the class before half an hour. Especially online students. Any doubts are there, you keep it. Okay, right. You can go. Right. I'll upload the notes. Thank you very much for today. Take a break. Right. Online students, put your queries to me. Any doubts are there for you. So 20 minutes time is there for me today.